Welcome back to Midday. We are talking about the annual Heap the Honda event. If you can believe it, it is already here. We have Fiona Clare joining us. Of course, as always, Fiona, thank you for being here.
Thank you, Tanya.
And we also have Rhonda Rivers joining us from Kamloops Honda. So thank you both for joining us. And Rhonda, welcome to the show. Or welcome back to the show, because I don't think you're any stranger to Midday, of course. Fiona, let's start with you talking a little bit about Heap the Honda, just reminding people about what that event is and, of course, in support of literacy.
Right. So it started, as I said, 10 years ago when actually we were hosting the summer games here and they wanted to leave behind a literacy legacy. And so we started our bright red bookshelves, and we now have 25 of those bookshelves throughout the community in different organizations. Wow. And we need to keep them stocked with books. So we approached Kamloops Honda and asked them if they would like to partner with us on a book drive. And we came up with Heap the Honda,
I like that.
Children's Book Drive. And so during the month of January, we asked the community to, stop by Kamloops Honda or some other locations and basically donate their children's books that the kids have grown out of, and then we keep our bookshelf stocked with those books.
That's such a great idea. And Rhonda, when you were approached about this, was it a no-brainer to get on board?
Well, it was started much before my time, but when I first met Fiona and stepped into the role to help her out, it seemed like a great partnership for sure.
So how does it work exactly? Just for people who don't know, I think we have some pictures we can probably put on screen as well. This gives everybody an idea. Look at everyone.
Yeah, so this is the launch, which is happening tomorrow at Kamloops Honda at 10 o'clock. And anyone's invited to come down if they have some books that they want to drop off and be among the first to throw them in the back of the lovely Honda Ridgeline, I think it's a 2019. Yes. And we'll have the Cat in the Hat there, and Meg from the library will have a story. And so it's just kind of a kickoff.
Yes,
and then, as I said, throughout the month of January, you can drop off books at Kamloops Honda, Kamloops This Week, the Downtown Library, or the Henry Grube Education Centre, or at any of our red bookshelf locations. And here you can see some volunteers. We have, in February, once we've got all our books collected, we'll clean them and sort them and sticker them. And so we get over 10,000 books donated every year.
Wow.
A number of elementary schools also participate and, get their students to bring in their books they've grown out of. And some of them do a book exchange at school and then give us the leftover books. And over the past 10 years, we've actually distributed over 100,000 books through our bookshelves.
Wow.
So the whole purpose of the initiative is basically to increase access to books and ownership, because we know that kids who have more books at home are more likely to be read to and to read.
Yes.
And, that is so linked to just doing well in school and doing well in life. And then also just promoting that love of reading, that joy of reading, because we know that when kids they see a red bookshelf with, filled with lovely, good quality books, it draws them in. And then they get to pick whatever book they want to take home.
Makes them feel good, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And it's that interest is so key. And it's kind of fun to know that you can keep that book forever if you want to.
Yeah.
Or if you want to bring it back, that's also great, and trade it for a different one. But so it works on both levels, on increasing book ownership, but also just that love of reading.
Yeah, absolutely. And Rhonda, so if someone comes into Kamloops Honda over this month, just drop off a book anywhere? Do you have a designated area? What can they expect?
We have a brand new 2019
that we
Ridgeline.
just saw in that picture.
Okay,
that will be
just
parked
like
there.
That one. It's in the middle of the showroom, and you can come in and throw your books in there. We have people that drop off 2 or 3, and people that drop off trunk loads.
Wow.
We take all gently used children's books. That's a main thing to get across to, is gently used children's books, no adult books.
Yes. Yeah, exactly. No, just for the kids, everyone.
Yes.
Does it feel pretty special for you and Honda to be on board?
Oh, definitely. And one of the things I think that's great is near the end of the event, Fiona and I go around from school to school and pick up all the books. And just the kids even helping us bring the books out to the Honda, as they're excited and they're they're happy to be helping out as well.
That's so great. It's such a great event, and the kickoff is fun. I mean, we saw the pictures, right?
It's a lot of fun.
So that'll be tomorrow at Honda, at Kamloops Honda. What time will that kickoff start tomorrow, Fiona?
10 o'clock.
10 o'clock.
Yep, the Cat in the Hat will be there, and it runs for about an hour, and we have some VIP guests, and then it will go through on January 25th. It's Bring a Book to the Blazers game.
Oh, great idea.
And so if a free kids ticket with the purchase of an adult ticket, because it's also kids night, and the Honda will be there as well. You can drop off a book at the Blazers game. And then the 26th, which is our kickoff for Unplug and Play week, which we'll be talking about later, that's sort of the end of the book drive. And then we'll start collecting and sorting. So there should be bins at most of the bookshelf locations where people can drop off books as well.
Okay.
So
there won't be any shortage of books. You'll be fine.
I don't think so.
It's so great. Such a great event. Wonderful. Thank you, ladies, for joining us. For more information, you can, of course, see it right there. January 5th to the 26th is the book drive. And we will be back in a couple of minutes with your weather before we say goodbye this afternoon. Stay with us.